Okay, y'all. I want to make another video because I enjoy my company, and I don't have. I enjoy my company. I don't have a memory card, so I like just putting my videos out. I feel like that's what a cell phone is for. But other than that, I don't use a cell phone to communicate with people. I use what was made before cell phones. So it breaks my heart that I worked so hard and this lame ass mobile device, that how the celebrities I look up to, from artists to athletes, how they got known, notified me, because that's not fair. You just copying them and came up. I'm old school. But anyway, I'm just making this video because I like hearing myself talk, and I want it to be known. If authorities phone you, tell their ass to leave you alone. There's authority above their ass, or the terrorists that they doing check and balance. The volume they coming with is they saying someone else's volume is threatening them, and it's causing the conflict because people are saying, I don't know why people are getting bothered, but this is not how the world was before cell phones. You guys is off some type of drug to think anybody believes we're exactly the same, and cell phones didn't change it. So who the fuck? Before I say this, who the fuck troubleshooted cell phones and stamped we exactly the same? Okay, because it wasn't me. I ain't stamped shit. So I just wanted to be known, like, I still go off of the same way that would have made me who I was if I didn't have a cell phone. And like I said, there's a lot. I could tell a lot of you guys is saying that's not fair. And they just turned you into slaves. No, it's not fucking funny. You get what I'm saying? So y'all get out that situation thinking that that's your entourage, having feds follow you or some shit, and you don't know how to be your own surveillance. There's people that will be surveillance and will not ultimatum you to listen like that, like it's street or some shit. Because I don't know why that shit started. Because when y'all, I guess, because it's simple. Y'all just gotta say, leave me alone, and they'll get their, they'll restart it to you getting out your house, you know what I'm saying? And just don't do nothing stupid and you won't get no heat wave. Because, like I said, I still treat my life like before I had a cell phone in my hand. And obviously I lived before a cell phone, so I'm part of the audience, I've been on my tools and looked at as a mature teenager, or double digits, before a cell phone got in my hand and was so this big. So I'm still trying to goddamn. I'm looking at the bigger missions the Lions and shit is getting, and yeah, that's why they're gonna. Thank you for admitting y'all making it worse for me. So that's when y'all get out that situation with them, because I can't stop a lion from wanting to maul you. I'm putting the lions more in the trenches for being my friends. But that was, I'm just trying to figure out what happened. You get what I'm saying? What happened that we are in is a situation where, because, animals are my, those type of animals are my friends. I can communicate with them that way, but y'all giving them more missions by how y'all making satellites watch. So y'all be like, what are you talking about? But what I'm trying to go on this video and say is I'm a grown man, and it was a trap for y'all to talk to me the same way just because I was mature. And that's what I mean in my other videos when I say I was the youngest. because I was the youngest. I got younger family members, but out of my siblings, before my younger siblings, I was the youngest. So, I just throw that out there to make it known that's how people are talking to me. Like, I'm not politicking. I'm nothing. I'm just making it known. The reason why I know I'm being watched is because they haven't grown up from my maturity. I've matured way more. So, like, I'm going to get mauled because the heat wave of lions, cheetahs, tigers, panthers is bigger. And if you go on that's any goddamn soldier, though, or a PTSD person. So, it's just a difference of communication also. But that was my way of being my own, authority for people if they want to use me. When I go back to my last video saying who I communicate with. And it's not an easy feat to be able to communicate with those type of instincts. So, for me not to be in a better predicament, to put people in a better predicament, it's an immature game. So I'm just want to get on here because in the end, that's what I used to do. I used to use the animals to foul situations. Like, I could feel the heat. I could feel the heat wave. I'm a very caring person, so I can feel their heat wave, and I would talk to people off of what a tiger would do to somebody. You get what I'm saying? And if y'all want to use them as a therapist, y'all can, because they will give you the heat wave to walk away and shit like that. But in the end, that's why I think my phone might be hacked too, or bugged, because I worked all these places and maybe made someone borrow my phone, and one time for a few seconds, it's just the way that, like I said about these authorities y'all don't need, it confirmed the cafeteria that authorities been doing to talk about me, knowing that, damn, that nigga, the way he looks from Birdview, them animals listen. So, it's how I confirm certain things. But in the end, I'm going to get to a situation where I'm isolated, because I never thought that I'll be this old and not be able to, have a tiger pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't want to go buy a tiger. I want a tiger to pull up. I want a lion to pull up on me. I don't want an animal to feel lost in the jungle. That's me. I'm the one that don't trust people and can communicate, will work this trust out. So, it's just that whole situation that's happened to me. And I just want y'all to understand. If you goddamn felt like, oh, Webpoolz gonna get on it before anybody else does, so let me get my friends and shit like that, because I seen it domino effect. You don't need to do it. Those not your friends, okay? And you need to understand how fake people are, okay? So it's just to that predicament where you could get lost in the world, because they're still gonna follow. You get what I'm saying? The situation. So it's just people trying to make a cafeteria to feel unique, because it doesn't make you adjacent to the individual that doesn't need that at all. It makes you drug yourself to be okay with knowing you're not the same as that individual. So, that being said, because y'all ruined TV for me. If we was mature and cell phones didn't exist, and I call myself Double OT, the owner of telepathy, I would have turned on the TV, and the satellites would have told them, keep your head in the game. And then they would have said, well, the owner of telepathy does give out this type of feedback, and kids' meals with tigers and cheetahs in the jungle. And then they would say, yes, you feel me? Instead of me seeing that yes, and their cell phones and the way people bullshit me online and shit like that, people can do on TV. That shit blows my motherfucking mind. People be like wanting to break the radio and break the TV because they think they're gonna go to Las Vegas instantly because those commercials used to come on about it. And I'm just idle in this bitch. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. So, I want to say social media broke my heart because I see people on live. They'll be like, yeah, I chill with that momentum, this momentum. And then I go live. They're like, oh, yeah, what's up? I'm like, hi, I'm Zemaine. Okay. Exit me out! Exit me out! The world's full of liars. Why am I gotta be around my sisters? Cause then I'll try to go to my sister's crib or whatever, and I will bring this to them. I would bring it to them, and then they'll be like, just because someone's in there, and I'd be like, yeah, that shit broke my heart. That's what I really mean about being the youngest. I mean, and I'd be trying to still go to people and tell them I'm learning in the world, but I don't have nothing because people want to call a parent that's not approachable a great parent. So but then it X out the ones that are approachable because if I can't be a young or some bullshit and I'm an adult, there ain't no motherfucking teenager trying to get on live and tell y'all to help me talk to my siblings. I could talk to my siblings. I'm just shy, right? Let's politic it. So the situation of maturity is I don't like going live no more. I mean, I don't like going on people's lives because when they add me or when they see my motherfucking comments, it's just, like I'm hilarious, okay? I go, what the fuck you mean by that? That's how I talk. I don't judge people by words. No one comments and things I judge by words. And y'all done fucked up my whole clout that if I do get a population of people and go, what the fuck you mean by that? It won't echo, oh, this is the only person thinking when you said that shit, it was animosity. And then I get on his ass like, bro, I talk like this. No. Not, and then I got a job. And then the whole world said, yep, you're nobody. We finished the mission. But it was when I first got on social media and I'll go live with people and then I'll say what's up to them. And then, I guess they wanted to go on missions too or some shit. And I'll say, hey, it's just, and then I thought people would be live and then talk the momentum of them seeing the person and where they are with it. Not them trying to get in their best position and criticize somebody. So he's like, okay. I was like, okay. One person, that's nothing. That's nothing. I think I'm ugly anyway. It's not like to overdo it. Like I already think I'm not insecure about being ugly. That's the problem. Is the overdo that people do. So I'll go live and I'll say some shit like, hi, yeah, I'm a this, you're a this, yeah. What? And then they'll tell me explain, and then they don't have time for me to explain. Oh, I don't. Shit! I hate phones. Damn! That shit be hurting the most. They be like, I would be quick to want to elaborate. Goddamn, I used to be like, hi, and I do this. You do this. And then I get this whole background. I'd be like, yeah. And then I feel that heart virus, goddamn. That shit hurt. Why'd you ask me? Just go with it. You didn't have time. Just, you say you that. Let the niggas that have time deal with you. That shit used to break my goddamn heart. Like, so it just, and then the whole world start moving towards, oh, you just got shunned or some shit by da-da-da-da, and I'd be like, oh my God, if you don't got time, do not act like you do. And then I see other people, and they'll just be chilling with their ass. Like, I wish I never got down in live with your ass. Phones fucked up my whole life, goddamn. If there was never phones, and I came out with the music I came out with, you feel me? Internet, SoundCloud, niggas would be like, oh, what is that? Now I'm rapping, they be like, oh, that's the outlet. That, you know, that's what I would have got. I wouldn't have got that I'm goddamn copying people because everybody got a phone. If I goddamn started making music and putting it just on SoundCloud with a computer, it would have been, oh, I would love to meet that background. You get what I'm saying? And I would have got respect from that background. I got them getting on people's lives, and they got them rushing me off. I'm like, ah, shit. Damn. Oh my God. Why did you ask me? And so, you know, it is what it is, right? Me trying to chill with my siblings is none of their business. So, that being said, as people can't look that I'll chill with my older siblings that are cool. Obviously not everybody or some shit. So, it's like social media is a goddamn, oh man, I can't think of what them parties called, but I'm not even gonna try to make the noise because I just don't know what the fuck people be saying to me. I'm just keep it real. I probably got to the point where I got through everything, where I see in someone's background, someone might have heard about me in sports. So I might talk sports. Someone might have heard about that I'm a sniper, you know. Shooters is high-ranked snitches, if y'all didn't know that. So no one wants to be a snitch. Everybody wants to be a shooter. So, you know, I'll just talk what I see in a background, and I will goddamn introduce myself. There ain't nobody wanted to come off that way, and you haven't met me yet. Because obviously, putting someone, weaklings take putting someone in a bad predicament as a weapon. So, I just live my life that way. I go on with the situations, and I just can't wait to get out of the situations. But what we're talking about now is I'm gonna call you motherfucking Thories out. I don't have time for Tony the Tiger, you get what I'm saying, and Peter the Panther, and Cat the Cat, you get what I'm saying, and all the other people, other animals in the jungle that was gonna chill with me and shit like that if it wasn't me being watched on satellites, because I wanna chill with them when you chill. No. Get your life together. You get what I'm saying? Willy Wonka isn't picking everybody with the golden ticket, okay? So, I just want it understood that I'm an adult. I'm gonna call y'all asses out. Fuck all that shit. I don't gotta know you by motherfucking name. I know you from the animal I don't want to go, that I don't want to see go through that energy wave of shit. You get what I'm saying? So that being said, as he's gonna move like this, and he's gonna move like this, and he's gonna move like this, and he's gonna still do this, and he's gonna move like this, and me saying this made that change, maybe not, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. I just want to enjoy my motherfucking life. I don't need money to survive. I know how to survive without money. I know how to survive with lack of food. I did it because everybody in Norcross, and I don't know if the momentum is still there, but the way I went to, and I saw they were waiting for, and voila, knew I don't want nothing from someone that's not a sincere giver. I don't give a fuck what you title them so that they can whip me. I don't give a fuck how you try to say we can politic it and then call him a bad kid. Or turn me around and call me whatever. You know what I'm saying? However the saying the motherfucking go. Okay? Because I never ate a lot. And everybody in the household would say that. Okay? I am big for my age. You get what I'm saying? And height and etc. Yes? But this is me taking care of myself and learning a way and learning how to nurture my body, do the ins and outs, and not trying to take other people's sacrifice. So people be like, what makes you such an apple? You keep saying. I don't keep saying it. I keep watching it. And because fucking phones got built, niggas politics stupid shit that before phones got built or before people even had phones, even though I was one of the first people to have a phone, because people was mad that we'll come home and say we're mature to do anything or something, so let's get the phones or some shit. So we troubleshooted young age for that, right? And yeah, so it's simple. I've made it, like I said, I played all the games that, you know, my generation was, we used to get on our bike, you know, people like, we used to get on our bikes now, you feel me? That was my generation. Do you want to be lazy? That was the call being lazy or not lazy. So I chose not to be super lazy. You know what I'm saying? I chose not to be lazy at all. So every game that when they say get on our bikes and communication and pagers, and I understood. I got it down. Morse code, all that to a T. So I'm in a generation of laziness, and everybody want to feel like somebody. Because why? Because he work hard. He's somebody. But if we all was lazy, we all would be ignorant, because who the fuck are we learning from to understand what it is from when the phone was built? So, that being said, I already made a video saying forget y'all, and that didn't do, it did, but you know, it went to the plan, you know, the next plan if it didn't work. So, you know, that being said, I'm not about to hide. I don't want to, like if phones wasn't existing, there wouldn't be a way to put ice in your head and still talk this way in the atmosphere after someone yelled, shut the fuck up. Because, like I said, I would love to stay polite. But, you know, you can't whip somebody and tell them shut up. This is not slavery. People are trying to whip me, and I'm saying this is not slavery, and then they're saying shut up, and I'm saying who are you talking to? Like, if I did it first, and they could keep their job because I started it. They're saying, well, you don't count. We already know we gonna turn up on you and you didn't do nothing wrong. You better just stay calm no matter what. Do what you do. Lead to make it better for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because no one has the attention span past the fun of cell phones. So, Because in the end, nobody wants to deal with people name calling. Not as a kid, not as a teenager, not as the beginning of adulthood, and not close to going into your 30s. So it's just like no one cares about that with me. And I already made a video about how serious this was. I've been making videos. So that's really the joke on my undrafted journey. Because I wanted to show the momentum pool of my videos. Everybody was waiting to hear the next. What is he gonna do to do this to get here? What's he gonna do to do this to get here? And would have had that momentum pool if I choose to do that. So I chose the right time to make my undrafted journey. But in the end, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mad cell phones existed. And the way that I would have been able to watch TV for being a neighborhood kid and people like me in their circle, it can't exist. I can't watch TV that long. It hurts my head. It hurts my senses. It hurts animal senses. Okay? So, in the end, I don't like taking stuff from unsincere people. I don't like when people that are sincere get bullied to give me stuff. And I damn sure don't like when I can do something about it and it leads to finding someone sincere to help me. I was never that kid and I was never that adult. And in the end, if anybody talk about, oh, you keep talking about having an apartment. Yes, and I gave money. It might have not been a lot. But in the end, it was a lot. I don't know what I'm talking about. If you're talking about something with the job I work, it was more. And it just blow my shit. Like, that's crazy, the politics, because how was I still surviving, given all them, and it's just. But in the end, like I said, people's politic what great or good means. So my situation comes on that no one's trying to be mad or think about the past, but in the end, I'm the youngest. If I kept all my money, I wouldn't be in this situation. And I didn't keep all my money in the beginning. So even when I got my own place, when I should have and my buddy would say it too, like, damn, he was giving him. I'm like, yeah. That's how, because no one wants that type of energy. I know what you said. I said, yes. So, you get what I'm saying? So it's all just to get through a big situation of, I know people get more money at this point than me. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, the reason for giving the money was to a bigger point in my eyes. And, like I said, I just want to get to the point of protecting the animals that need in the jungle that need to be protected. And the way that I move, as I said in my songs, my little bro don't want to chill with you. You know what I'm saying? And so it breaks my heart in a big way to not be able to give more than I've been given, knowing those situations. So knowing people will dig in their nose and put it on somebody type of methods people might use, for lack of better words, because they know where they would want to be, breaks my heart. To know that I can be that bullet catcher. I can be that, that special delivery person, and not given the position to get other people out of predicament, because they'll rather try to gamble, digging in their nose methods is another situation. So I just want to get to the point where it's just understood that it's bad. Like I said, get away from these authorities. If you guys is using these authorities to feel like you have an entourage, because I don't need authority to feel like an entourage, and because I have such a humor that people want to see me the next day. So y'all wanted to do your own things. Listen, you still want to go to the zoo. These animals are not gonna like you for that. There's no getting out of that, okay? I guess there's a way to pay the debt, but people don't like me. So it's simple when it comes to me watching TV. When I was a kid, and me watching TV as an adult, and what people are trying to tell me. But I love myself. Why? Because I can make things that don't know how to speak English happy. I can make things that don't know how to speak language, because English is just always the main thing used to say language. I can make things that don't know how to use a language happy. And what's happened was kids don't get to have a childhood because of adults of parenting in this generation. Not understanding why adults say stay out of adults. So the kids that got told stay out of grown folks' business, and there's a way to, like I said about mature tent. So the kid understood that and grew up and used that little pocket to be like, I did appreciate how you let my parents grow up. And that instead they want to joke because they think they about to flip the parenthood shit or something. So I'm just here happy that I can talk to myself, because like I said, I like what I say. And it's just like, in the end, no one's going to save me. I can talk about this all I want. I can be in a position all I want to say. I could tell somebody I can be their best friend. But everybody's going to leave. But the only people that's not going to leave is the animals that don't know how to speak the language. Because they never got the chance to see me. They never got the chance to, but people be like, okay, you see them and they gonna maul you. But that's not the communication they had with me. You know what I'm saying? Humans have communication that if I see you, we meet up, let's work together. You feel me? Animals, they saying, we out here with you. We see what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I get from animals. So, the main thing I'm just on here is to call out authority. There's multiple ways to call out. There's like a blood clot right here, so I'm trying to mumble it out. I'm just trying to talk until I can get to that understanding that authority is not supposed to do that. Okay? Y'all know that. I'm just trying to be able to provide. You get what I'm saying? I have so many videos. The one thing we can admit is authority watches. And nobody can make more than 5 motherfucking videos. Cuss as much as I cuss, right? And authority's not watching. That don't make sense. First of all, can't nobody have as many songs as I have. And if you watch from Birdview, the boom, boom, and rhythm and schemes and etc. come together perfectly and cause a lesser crime rate. That's the thing Future said in the song. Yeah. So, and not think the authorities watching. So it's just to make it understood that ain't nobody trying to force the issue to be like, no one's trying to say, see, you need me. That's the last thing I'm trying to say. The first thing I'm trying to say is, I like to be by myself. to be able to communicate with people that want my attention. I don't, to me, to go around the bush that you want my attention is not my level of communication. It's like saying, see you later. Bye. And I'm like, true. And then when I got down getting my own presence and not able to goddamn feel like I'm by myself, that shit breaks my heart. Like I've never known what by myself feel like. So, it's just, I just want to make sure everybody in my family that knows that I'm sincere know I want to see them. And like, I just don't know what the fuck going on, cause I'm not scared to say nothing. Like, I'm not scared to say nothing. Like, I didn't get time. I just came out with a song, proof that I never got time to be somebody. And now I feel like people are like, why do you think you about to be somebody? Because no one never gave you time to be somebody. And I'm like, well, leave me alone. What the fuck you mean? And it's like, no, because then you're going to be somebody. And it's like, that is the most childish type of momentum I've heard. Because this is what really broke my heart. I'm the type of, people be like, oh, you do stuff and learn in school, and then you never use it again, you forget it. That right there break my heart with authority. Because if I felt like I wasn't being watched, I will practice that math to never forget it, so I can teach my kids at home, and they can just, or kids that want me as a tutor. I would have made an entrepreneurship on being a math tutor and built from kids that want me to be their teacher, instead of I need my youngin to tell me, all right, so what's 2 for, and then I troubleshoot and get through it. I would have troubleshooted my damn self. So me not practicing math so it can be a quick breezeway is proof that the satellites with mobile devices is getting used with wrong people in the jobs. Because I would have been the main person that kept practicing math to keep my muscle memory of math down. Like, the number one thing, hearing people say, you're not even going to remember the math you did. That would have been one of my favorite hobbies to do. Just in my isolation, not feeling, if people not watching me inside of my house or room or anything like that, that would have been the number one thing I did in my free space. And then I'd get to go outside, and they'd be like, what did you do? I'm like, oh, some math. And then I come inside, this outside might be whispering, he might be doing some math or playing guitar. I know he played guitar in his house. I know he did math. Like, what the fuck is that? So it's like, I'm not cussing because I think cussing is cool. So if someone be like, oh, stop cussing or stop doing this, they're saying it for, why does that have to be the way that you get out of a situation? Because I choose to make that. That's how serious the situation. It's not a less serious situation, and I'm cussing or doing something for fun. It's still that serious. So it's from a big roundabout of the world that make me enjoy my life. But in the end, I also want people to know, like, I'm not, because, I feel like when I be talking, I be trying to say I'm the only person that can be great. No, I want to be a coach. So I don't want to feel like I'm the only person that can be great. I know everybody's going through their tribulation, their trials. Speed is a footwork thing. You get what I'm saying? It's everything is a gathering. Everything is a move. The born fast is having the train of thought and the time to move. You get what I'm saying? Or making the time, or you get what I'm saying, because to go through certain things is the whole gathering. So in the end, I don't have to make it to be a footprint or a blueprint or a stepping stool for people. I don't have to advertise. The atmosphere knows who troubleshooted that. That just would have been, a benefit for advertising it. And I thought that's the type of athletes people want. People that's done stuff for the world. Not athletes that are living in the world. And that's what I go back to. I said, don't talk to, because, I can just see this draft class. If you talk to the wrong people, get rid of them. You don't have to, because in the end, we need to know you guys are with them, whether you like it or not. And again, it's just a situation where it was dire to people, because in the end, I couldn't watch certain Super Bowls. I couldn't watch certain games now, because it's just like, y'all watch TV and feel like you just on your couch, but I get into games. So when I be seeing people want to roll their eyes because they know that energy gonna get into games, I be like, and turn this shit off, and then I go the next day and I be like, why are we not talking about it? Why are we talking about not talking about it? I be feeling so disgusted. I'm like, alright, I couldn't be a fan of the fucking game. What the fuck is hiding that's embarrassing because you still want to be known as a role model? You're not one. You won't be. You can't be. There's no way to try to act like one. When you try to down somebody, you can't be a role model. And you can't tell somebody that's talking facts they trying to down you. The truth is the motherfucking truth. If someone wants to say you are trash, that's not downing somebody if they really are trash and don't have a good attitude. Even if they have the greatest attitude and they're not that good, and you go, you're trash. Yeah, and if that trash person beats you, what are you going to say about it? You know what I'm saying? So it's only if you can back the shit up. But to be upset about someone that just wants to be a fan, that shit disgusts me. And it's just, I'm all around everybody. I'm trying to be fans of people. And I'm trying to be people's biggest fan. Obviously, people, I don't know. But I'll be trying to be people's biggest fans. And it just be a whole goddamn attitude. And I'd be so, I'm not your fan no more, goddamn. Just quit, goddamn. They don't just deny me as a fan or try to say, no, take this as being part of the fan club. Fuck that. No, I don't take that shit as being part of no motherfucking fan club. All I want to say is, they don't really care about all us. Because it's just crazy. It's just like, a lot of people never broke my heart. And I could still be a big fan of them. A lot of people, I talk to them, and it's like, damn. I thought you could recognize the hospitality I was given as a big fan. But, people don't have to be a fan of their fans. So, count me out. I like people that can be fans of their fans. So, it's just that whole situation when it comes to moments and me just growing and mad at this moment because, everybody's gotten help. I don't know. The biggest, next big thing is when people be like, oh, look, I just got. And I was like, that's nice. That's nice as hell. Hard work pays off. And then I just leave the crickets on my side. But that's not animosity. That's not me wishing it happened to me. Fuck no. Hard work pays off. Just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I was like, damn, all this hard work and I can't shut this atmosphere up. But this is the problem. So like, say I have a money problem. This is why I'm like, there's no community. That don't make a community to build call out somebody that can help me with a money problem. So say I have a money problem. I will hear it. Like I said, I don't live off the cell phone. So I'm not stupid to it. And because in the end, people are like, okay, so how can you hear it, but we don't hear it? I said, no one said you didn't hear it. Unless you're saying you didn't hear it. Because what I'm trying to say is, y'all hear it and denying it. I'm trying to say, I'm so not a phone person that I'm observing the world and just using this telescope, this mobile telescope device, this extra, this advanced telescope device. But I'm not, my senses are sharp. I'm saying if I can sense it and not using extra help, not incognitoing shit, you know what I'm saying, not hiding shit. And y'all using the handicap. I know y'all know, but y'all don't want to give that credit to somebody that's doing it the old school way. So it's like I'm just stuck in a hole, like I said, with my humidity glasses, sundial, because people won't admit, well, using these handicaps, my senses can't be that sharp. And me not using the handicaps that way means my senses are that sharp. And I just, I'm just lost, because it's just like I've never seen somebody, and I don't want somebody to help as much as me and not get more help. It just breaks my heart to be in a situation where I have a lot of stories I can tell people. In the end, I don't want to be in a situation where people think they should give me sympathy. Fuck it. I don't want no motherfucking sympathy. Okay? I don't give a fuck how weak I look like I would be getting a hug. I don't care. I'd rather get the fuck away. So I'm trying my best to make a video on getting the fuck away. But every video I make, it sounds like I want attention. So I'm trying my best to make videos on finally being able to live the way that I thought I would live, because I got the fuck away from people that didn't want to help me. But in the end, people want to say you are living, everybody want to say you are living regular, you are this, but then I can call I want to make a show, I want to make a podcast, I want to be able to sit these people down and talk to them. Because I already tried it. I have videos where I tried it with my mom and she wouldn't stop talking. Like, she wouldn't stop talking. It's like, well, obviously, like I said in my last video, you got the crew or some shit. Because that's why I want you to stop acting like you cared about what I do. You care about what I do to get me killed. You didn't care about what I do because you wanted to be part of it. You wanted to watch to get me killed. And then I don't give a fuck why would you say that sounds? It's the motherfucking truth. If I got them see a great kid, I want to adopt the motherfucking kid if the parent don't give a fuck. It ain't no opinion of, oh, he's a great kid. It ain't no he say, she say he's a great kid. If I know it's a motherfucking great kid, I want them to know I would endorse them. So what we do, oh, he would endorse you. Fuck up his money right here. You know what I'm saying? So he can just look at that great kid in a situation. You're going to go through this life whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't know. I don't know how people get voted in as managers. I don't know. I don't know how people... I don't condone none of it. So I hope really am nobody or whatever the fuck. Because I don't condone none of these motherfucking managers. Like, obviously the managers that I do know what I'm saying. But the ones I don't know who the fuck they are. Like, fuck no. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna get rid of somebody that has my back. No, it's just, I don't condone none of this shit, nothing. Like, you guys is working and getting paid. congratulations. But in the end, I would never, if I was a manager, I would never go, what you gonna spend your money on? Kids. You pathetic. Then go to work the next day and smile in his face. I would never do that. I would never be like, because it's not like they ask me. It's like, okay, work hard. What are you trying? Oh, you gonna work hard to take shot? I'll work hard. Give me some. No, he's not. Oh, you work hard to be like, oh, I did it. No, he's not. Oh, you trying to get yourself a game? No, he's not. And then go home because they don't care about kids like that person. But it was glowing. They just didn't want to bring it up there. Wow, he would just give away all his money. Let me see if I can go see if you give me his money. Let me go to work, see. And then look at me and then, oh, you ain't give me your money. You give it to kids that work. Like, I don't feel offended about being a bum at all or nothing, because that's the whole energy of going to work the next day. People saying I'm working hard because I'm trying to endorse kids. People saying I want to go to sports to endorse kids. Like, people saying I want to. So, you know, I would love to have a platform as a comedian, you know, just as a comedian and prove I'm funny. But you know, I would have been went to downtown if I could get people not to know me. So that's another way I go, it's some hang. Like, if I could feel people like, okay, let me see who he is. Not know, oh, that's him. I don't want no, oh, that's him. And then when I'm trying to be like, oh, that's a head ass boy or some shit, niggas like, what? Instead of, oh yeah, he used to be being a comedian. Well, they might be like that, but I don't want to ruin their day because someone told him shut up. He's just being a comedian. I need him or her to be mature that I'm just being a comedian. So since I don't have that maturity just to go downtown and people have to make them known, bro, we is in a lounge, we is in a goddamn whole club, and he's just being funny. It's not like he about to get off stage and beat your ass. That's when you you ready to fight him because he's on stage. That's the only way you can jump. Any other comedian call your ass out, they better be funny or we gonna boo him. You ready to goddamn tell people don't laugh. So he loses a whole crowd control of comedy because he doesn't want to put people in danger. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my whole gist of living. It's like, I don't want to hear, I don't want no one to tell me what they think about me, because everybody had the opportunity to tell me what they thought about me, and I had to go home. Like, I had to go home from school and saw people being like, did the man sleep? Like, it was quiet as fuck that day. But that's what I'm saying. It was just like, so to still go through that to adulthood, I'm like, well, this is we adults. That shit's so ugly when people say that shit, especially when they just got into their goddamn adulthood. I'm like, damn, you was waiting to say that shit. But yeah, so I'm just in a situation where, like I said, I don't condone none of these managers that see that all I want to do is provide. Because I know sometimes the parents having a hard day and they don't mean what they say, and they want to get to a better position to show they can still have fun with their kids. Or, you know, just in general, a kid needs somebody else's shoulder to lean on. I hate that someone's going to tell me, don't say that you don't have money because we were trying to stop a kid from coming up. I'm like, well, that's what it feel like to me. I can have my own motherfucking opinion, bitch. And raise your hand, because obviously I thought it wasn't real. So, the whole situation is like, I just, like I said, I just can't wait to be in a situation where people understand. Like, I feel very accomplished in the world because it's not up to me to provide for others. I just want to, and is, you know, most people get the opportunity to provide and then fail. Like, everybody has gotten the opportunity to provide. Could just need to put out one more limb and could do it and said, fuck it. I ain't never got the opportunity. Not one time. Not one person said, all right, let's see what you do with this and go. Probably sports in high school, but other than that, you feel me? Once, you know what I'm saying? But still, because I didn't have I was too busy being Detective Webpoolz. So, it's a simple, I just can't wait to be in a situation to give my all. And I feel like I'm never going to get to that situation because everybody wants to call out what it is. So that's why I went live after, going live again before, to show the McDonald's peak and that I've had at a certain age. And then, this peak that I had at that age and this peak that I had at that age, and etc. to where I'm at now, showing most people can gather something from that because authority, like I said, authority will be like, leave him alone, he's doing something. Me, I'm Detective Webpoolz, get out of it. Why? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just on a whole, what should I say next? He gonna be funny momentum, right? Pop, 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 pop. So, as things keep popping, but it might be not too loud, but what am I doing? You feel me? What am I moving my hands to? You go, oh, I meant to goddamn show y'all. I meant to show y'all my goddamn white hair. Look at that. I'm still young, goddamn, this white hair. I think that's the coolest thing ever. So, from just growing in the world, like I said, I just want to grow. I don't want to hear other people tell me how the world works. I'm trying to say phones came about and people was able to tell me how the world worked. But if phones never existed and I kept on with what I'm doing, no one would be able to tell me how the world works. People would be so disbanded in their house, I would be able to go on with my life because they would have to go with who knows how the world worked the most. Not I can look it up type vibe and then act nonchalant about it. So I'm just glad to be in a situation where it hurts my head that people tell me I don't know what outside sound like before a phone. Like, that shit hurts my motherfucking head. Like, that right there is just the artifact of all the bullshit. It's just to know people will politic something that never existed for years. For years. People have to get out of position and would hope for somebody in their time, like me. Now, like I'm old or some shit. It's throwing me away. It's just like there's nothing else. I don't want to care about how someone say they care about me, because in the end, I like to be the caring person. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like for someone to take my words out of context. It's fine. It means you don't understand me, because I'm not the type of person that's going to copy TV. So to take my words out of context is amazing. But like I said, it blew my shit going on social media and talking on people's lives, and like it's one thing to be dapped up in school, and then I could sense, all right, they busy. They busy. They like knowing me in this way. I'm my own vibe. So, it doesn't hurt my feelings who follows me or not. You know what I'm saying? They follow me, or they know I got a lot of shadow followers, and that's how they follow me, the old school way, or some say. But it broke my heart, goddamn, be on people's lives and get talked to like I don't know how to have a conversation. Like, that shit, like I didn't do a fighting sport in high school. Like, don't nobody need your help. Like, that's like what? That's like I said in my last video, Floyd. Like, but Floyd got money, right? So it's just like, it's just amazing to me to be in situations where I know, I watched how people came to my MySpace. I watched how people came to my etc. And I had to elaborate that the world's dangerous, or people politic in the danger. But in the end, I miss talking to people that cared about how dangerous the world was. Because in the end, I just don't know. I just don't know how the fuck, when people talk, it be a whole off switch. I never done no fuck shit you have to do one fuck shit to somebody. You can't go, oh, he didn't practice not doing fuck shit from infinity and beyond. His past life even glowed. He don't just do fuck shit. He's just, elusive, so he might do fuck shit. That shit sounds so stupid to me. He don't do fuck shit. He plays a game. Let's don't do fuck shit game. And then it's whoever gets close to doing fuck shit, you get what I'm saying, gets roasted before it can, evolve. And now I don't have nobody to depend on. Like I needed somebody to depend on. You know what I mean? I just can't believe authority will watch people not give me a job. That right there is amazing to me. Like I played the videos in the beginning. Like, to have that type of jump from that video and not have no goddamn quasi recommendation, or at least like a semi recommendation, is amazing to me. So I just, it's just the whole, I want it to be known, I don't really like feeling like people want to tell me I deserve something. I don't deserve nothing. It's a free will world. When I went live with people, and I didn't deserve to be known as what people could sense in the atmosphere, then added me and be like, oh, you're that character. And when I didn't get that respect, you feel me, and then built from that, I learned I don't deserve nothing. Everything's a trick. Ain't no such thing as try this out. You feel me? That's another temptation, peer pressure, and all of that. I just know I got these animals that don't speak a language, and whoever's watching me, they don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate it at all. And it makes it harder for me to want to be able to move my feet communicate with the people that communicate with the animals too on that peak that y'all can't get in conglomerate with. And I damn sure not gonna put them in danger. So if you got now find, okay, I know this next person that communicate is gonna be the next person that talk to them, and that's y'all fault. That shit gonna be your own karma. I ain't got them lead nobody on. So it's just simple from how I used to text people, I used to call people, used to pick people up and not ask for gas money. You get what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody not to ask for gas money. I'm talking about who I am as a person. That doesn't make them a bad person. You know, it doesn't make them need to act like a different person. It doesn't, you know, in the end, it was how I made myself available. So when I'm not available, don't judge the next person because you fuck nigga too. You get what I'm saying? Not because you didn't give me money, because you stopped hitting me up and I would handle the situation. So you get what I'm saying? So to be that liable person, to now people trying to jinx me to a liability, breaks my motherfucking heart. I don't ever want to be a liability. But once again, the biggest thing that breaks my heart is that the cameras, is being an adult and knowing every day animals love the way I sleep. You know what I'm saying? The way I close my eyes and the natural disasters that follow me. Because, you know, people know what the fuck a nightmare is. Nobody want to go to a nightmare. So it's just like I'm saying, because it's just like when my eyes open, right? When my eyes are open, people, you know, like I said in my last video, I flip struggles and shit like that. Because I always flip struggles, it's not a struggle. Because I like keeping people out of danger. I wasn't in danger. So then it goes back to, like I said, about how people like this, and then I'm an adult, and people want to tell me, no one's watching you. That's not real. What's that mean? The fuck, you can't use short, I forgot what those adverbs, pronouns and shit like that to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't shorten something, think I understand, and say it's not real. You can't use opinion to say something's not real. You have to give the full facts. So, that being said, is you know, so to go through a situation where to know that I was made fun of like that, to know the peak how I was made fun of, to know how the animals respected me. You know what I'm saying? Why I never jumped on no situation, and then to be watched over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they go, he thinks because he is that weirdo or some shit. Yes, kinda. I'm retarded. You get what I'm saying? Like, I sleep retarded. So, you know, to be that retarded sleeping kid that, kids that feel handicapped even sleep regular, and not get just the benefit that not the benefit that I sleep irregular. Like, that shit is crazy to me. That is beyond me to know that people will try to sense when I go to sleep and don't see it. And then will buck on animals that start moving closer towards me. Goddamn. Oh, my bad. I was time traveling. So it's because everybody knows what a nightmare is. So we know a nightmare is not a dream. So to be Mr. Nightmare because they don't want to say I was in the nightmare. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple in my eyes. Make me the example that being regular can only be done by love. When you're not loved, you can never be regular. Because in the end, if you love, no matter if you're on the balcony, no matter if you rush out of a position, no matter if you're faster than somebody and you're younger, the love will stick out for why. So it's just to be loved is a big situation of being treated normal. Because what I want y'all to know is the humidity control of my glasses. Because in the end, someone gonna go. So obviously people go, alright, what's going around in its background? Damn, it's so thick. It's thicker than something we've seen in our lives. Like, it's so thick. It's saying he don't know what's going on. And then we see my eyes like, oh shit, that nigga instincts is crazy. And then now that's why I said about authority and y'all catching authority waves or something. But what got me in this sundial, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just the Webpoolz, and I just want people to know I feel everything. And I was trying to go live and be a little more humorous, but everything needs to be said so it can be funner the next time. So I just wanted to be known. I feel everything. I feel Birdview watching me feel everything. I feel authority trying to watch Birdview and mad at me for protecting birds and feeling everything and saying, well, when you're gone, it's going to be a better feel everything life. So I feel everything. And I love myself as a kid because I sacrificed to be the Mr. Nightmare, Mr. Feel Everything. And now in adulthood, I'm just fine wine, so I love myself more. And then the animals in the jungle that explain where I came from. And like I said, I feel everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel everything. It's thick, so in the end, I feel it. I feel that actually trying to cover up me feeling everything. So that being said, a better life to everybody, and hopefully in the understanding of I feel everything. That's why I don't want to be hugged, because people are not gonna understand what I feel everything means. I love a hug. I'm not saying I won't hug nobody. I'm saying I don't want nobody to say I deserve a hug. I feel everything. I'm not here to be someone's what's the word? I don't want to discard feeling everything. So that makes me the bigger person. So being the bigger person, I'm there for others. People can't be there for me. Okay? And that's how I like to live my life. People can't be here for me, so don't make it sound like lawyer energy. Calm down. Stop that. Just stop that. Stop what? What does that mean? The fuck? Elaborate. I feel everything. If you're going to give me the runaround, I don't want to ask you what that feel everything means. I don't give a fuck how long it takes and how much pain I'm going to have to go through to get the next answer. If you're not going to give me the answer, fuck it. Well, I did say I'll wait alone. That's through fuck it. So I just want it to be known. I feel everything. And some people like to go through their pain. Me, I'm one of those people. I like to go through my pain. It's not me goddamn being stuck up. It's not me being cocky. It's not me feeling like I'm better than somebody. It's not me saying, oh, bitch, you missed out or nothing. I feel everything, and I like feeling everything. Okay, it's kind of and he does. So it's just simple when it comes to people not understanding what I feel everything means and why I go about it my life. Because in the end, someone's going to appreciate me going through the tribulations of feeling everything. And still, that don't mean they're my twin flame. That don't mean we're on the same level. Because I feel everything. That's how I speak. I don't use it just like lions and tigers and anything that organizes the jungle, for lack of better words. They appreciate me because they know I feel everything. So that being said, I like feeling everything. I hate that people mumble because they know we'll feel this or that and shit like that. And it's been saying that since single digits. So I just thought, I didn't know the world was going to churn this way. And then people was going to try to debate what feeling everything and seeing the difference of the world churning means. So I just want that understood of I feel everything. And I feel like my life is just a joke to the world. Because it's just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I didn't put myself in this predicament. I got followed for saying, leave me alone. And I might say this in all my videos because they won't make the people they won't let the two twins that someone said, you and your oldest son act alike, leave me the fuck alone when I feel everything. So positions where like I said, people would be like, oh damn, I know what you're saying. Would have been disarrayed by the confirmations of all the school days and work I put in and money I shouldn't have had to give. If people cared about me getting past the pain of feeling everything, I feel everything. I don't want to hear what the fuck I went through. I know what the fuck I went through. I don't want to be a normal kid if that means getting treated like a regular individual doesn't count for me because I like working hard through feeling everything. Because someone would feel everything and think they don't need to work hard. So you doing that, you gullible. So that being said, I feel everything and I want to leave it at that. As lame as people didn't make me get to my comedy and stories I wanted to tell. But me leaving on I feel everything will grow the atmosphere in a way that in the next video I make, we understand y'all gestured yourself of knowing, let's make an alibi for understanding what I feel everything means. But like I said, like the songs I just put out, and I need that and show me a present and stuff like that. It just made me happy. So that's why I'm coming back and still hearing it after feeling everything. But they saying I'm using mathematics to understand that means that not feeling everything and mathematics. For a regular person, mathematics would be enough. For a serious person as me, they would need to do the mathematics after feeling everything, but feeling everything would be enough. I just want to leave it on that note. So everybody, y'all have a good one. I just wanted to be understood. I feel everything. I love my past. I love how I grew up to be. I don't want to be around people that tell me don't bring up my past. Because, like I said, I was about to go. I wanted to make this video on getting away from people that's telling me to don't bring up my past because they're embarrassed. Because I'm not embarrassed by my past. I feel everything. So, that's the whole situation where people take out of context, because obviously, I feel everything means by the animal's anger. You feel me? The animals are organized the jungle anger and ATC. And people like to play with someone's heart that feels everything and tell them this is what this person needs to act like or do or wish they open up. And it's like, I don't want to open up with nothing. I'm not saying it because it'll feel good to open up to somebody. I tried it and it broke my motherfucking heart. I hate cell phones existed and not troubleshooted before. Or troubleshooted and not want to give the credit to the people that did it because they part of the feeling everything team or some shit or whatever. Whatever the fuck it is. I feel everything.